Previously on New Crits on the Block.
To resurrect as many dragons as I hope we can, Boral, I needed a vast amount of energy. If things go according to our plan, I will bring about the Age of Fire once again.
I'm going to take that propeller piece and jam it in there as far as I can.
I have been planning to bring back the great name of Ivanwind and Inranel by a few sacrifices, and not only that, but to bring back our most powerful allies. And he points his hand towards Arcunis and breathes fire right into the crowd. So as you see Arcunis head slowly turn into the head of a red dragon and his mouth open up, you can see the sparks of flame as he goes to breathe fire.
I'm immediately going to cast a Wall of Force.
Okay.
Sort of between the people and Arcunis.
Let's roll initiative first, my good sir.
Initiative?
Yes.
All right.
For all of us?
For all of everyone.
I don't think everyone's going to stand there and everyone die.
All right, Aaron rolled a 10 plus 10 for 20.
Nice.
A cool 20.
They're in the leaderboards.
Jake, you're in trouble, man. Catan rolled a 6.
Okay, that's good. That's a really good number.
It's better than a 5.
Boral got a 13.
Okay, not horrible.
You've got a 7?
That's pretty bad.
Oh.
Yeah, those are...
What a shock. I go last.
Philippa got a 20.
Yay!
And told what plus her others. It's a 22. So she's going to be going first. Arcunis got a 16. So it is Philippa's turn. She is just going to hop down and essentially try to ice block it. But you can tell she is struggling really bad as Arcunis goes and lets out the fire. She jumps out in front and just starts trying to blast ice right into his mouth. And she is not winning because ice can melt very quickly. So she is struggling real hard as water just starts to pull up underneath them. Then it is Awen's turn. Awen, what you doing, my dude?
Yeah. Well, how big is he?
He's a we'll say a tween size, like a teenage boy with with a dragon head on top. So kind of really wobbly, but he's strong enough to hold himself up.
Okay.
So yeah, just think of he's on all fours, I think, because his head's so large and just breathing fire like a cannon out.
Jeez. Okay, then I'm going to try to go after the weakest part of him, which is his body, because I'm figuring he's top heavy and having to brace himself to keep his head up at the moment.
Okay.
So I'm just going to try to tackle him because I see that Philippa's losing this fight and I want to give her a moment to recompose and stop him from just incinerating her.
Okay.
So I'm basically just trying to just tackle him. I'm not trying to grapple or anything, just knock him off where he's aiming.
Okay. You are going to have to make an athletics check for that.
I'm sorry.
16.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood. You're tackling a dragon?
It's not a dragon. That's the thing. It's just a kid.
With a dragon head.
That's fine. But I'm going after the body.
But you're physically tackling them. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you get?
16.
16. He rolled 17 plus 5. So you go and you just kind of run into him and it's like a brick wall. You kind of
just for a tween body?
That's his outside appearance. He is as strong as a dragon, just he is in a different form.
Yeah, strength and weight are two different things.
That's why I was just you're tackling a dragon?
He said a tween body.
Yeah, it's a tween body, but I can't.
I was misled, but that's fine.
Okay.
I was misled on the description, and that's fine.
Okay. So yes, you try to tackle him. It does kind of, he gets shocked by someone running at him.
Mm.
So he kind of like closes his mouth for a second to kind of try to go and bite you.
That's fine.
And it is his turn.
Perfect.
That is a 19.
Ooh, that is a hit.
And that is 24.
So he'll hit with both attacks.
Yes. So he turns around and bites your leg and rips you kind of off of him and like throws you up. And as he throws you up, he turns around as his like this 10-foot tail kind of comes out of his back as he just smacks you off. The bite does 15 damage.
Okay.
And the tail smack 18 plus another 5.
Aye. So 23?
Yeah, 23 damage.
Ooh. Plus 15? The 23 was just the tail attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
As you go hurtling off and smash into the side of the warship.
Okay.
Boral, it is now your turn as Arcunis is kind of fending off Philippa as she kind of tries to attack him more and knocking Awen off to the side.
Quailith is still here. What's she doing?
She's kind of running towards like the side of the walls and like not be
Incinerated by a dragon.
Incinerated. And your brother is just walking up the stairs.
Okay, I'm chasing after him. And I'm going to cast lightning bolt at him.
Okay. That's a dexterity.
Yes.
Well, he rolled an 8. So 8 plus 5 is not going to do that great for him. That's only what, like, I know that number. It's 13.
What?
13?
Is it?
No, 12?
What
No.
14?
He's saying you didn't say with a 13.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're making fun of you. 8 plus 5 is 13.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I'm just messing with you now.
Okay, yeah. I was like, if that's not it, I don't know what is.
No.
The different number.
You gotta beat an 18.
Okay, yeah. No, he failed.
Okay. Zoop. It's 25 damage.
25 damage. Okay.
And then as I hit him, I'm gonna say, where do you think you're going?
You shoot this lightning bolt as it just like arcs through his body as he like gets stunned for a second and kind of like shakes himself off and turns around. He's like, well, why don't you come and find out? And he kind of starts now to like, he was walking up the stairs and now he has a brisk pace. He's like trying to jog up the stairs. And he seemed like
skipping every other step.
Yeah, you see him like kind of stop for a second, like kind of miss a step and like, oh shit, and keep running up the stair.
I'm gonna continue to chase him.
So you're following up behind. As you do, you have like a quick flash of an image that looks vaguely similar to the one that is on Catan's chest. Just like a quick flash. And as you kind of keep chasing after your brother, it looks as one of the runes that was on Arcunis's necklace or his collar. Sorry.
Okay. Is it the rune? Is it the same as what is on Catan?
It's not the
just
same
similar?
one. It looks similar, but it is the same as one on Arcunis's
Does it look
collar.
like the image, like it shattered or it just flashed?
It just flashed in your eyes.
Okay.
And you continue up with Amir. And Leaf, it is your turn. You see Awen just get knocked off to the side. Philippa's kind of going one-on-one with the dragon, and Boral is chasing Amir up the stairs.
Katana's doing what? Sorry.
Katana hasn't done shit.
I have
Katana
not
hasn't gone
acted yet.
Okay. What are the people do? Like, what's going on?
They're all just kind of rushing out of the parlor in different directions. Kind of some are like trying to get up the stairs. Some are just rushing out towards like where they came through. You saw a few people kind of like try to get out of one of the windows and just like scale the side of the warship.
Okay.
I don't know how they're doing, but
Something tells me they can't survive a 100-foot fall.
yeah.
They ain't no Catan.
Okay. Then I am going to run out from under the table and scramble next to Philip and be like, don't worry, I got you, girl. And I'm going to cast Ice Storm on top of Arcunis.
Okay. What does that do?
So a hail of rock hard ice pounds the ground in a 20-foot radius.
Catan's sword throbs.
Each creature in the cylinder must make a dex saving throw. If the creature takes 2d8 bludgeoning damage and 4d6 cold damage on a failed save and half as much on a successful one.
Now, real quick, what's the radius of that?
20 foot.
Oh, all right, okay. I was going to say,
That's
how
not
big is this room?
Yeah.
I checked. Don't worry. That's why I asked. Where's
I'd
everybody
say
at?
the room is probably like 60 feet wide. Like it's a big
I picked
warship.
a little one. Don't worry.
Yeah, I was like, we have to
now.
save all these people leave. And she's like, ice storm.
They're running away, and I picked a small boy. Don't
Yeah, yeah.
worry. Okay.
he's learning.
Yes. So he has to make a what?
A deck save.
Okay. That is 15.
He does not. So he
Oh,
needs
shit.
to take 2d8. Do I roll that? Do I get
Yes,
to
you would
it?
roll that.
Here's 2 6s.
Is 12.
12. Okay.
Good math.
Thank you. And then the
They were even numbers.
cold damage.
And I'll do that one.
Got it. 10. 12.
So 24
So
altogether.
24. Well, I don't know if you're going to do cold damage different than what?
Nothing. We're celebrating.
Ben was checking your dice, and I was nodding my head,
Yeah,
saying
he-
yes.
I think he was
I actually
confirming.
couldn't see for here.
Yes.
I know it wasn't that I don't trust you. I was
So I don't
actually
know if bludgeoning and cold damage is
They're-
going to
they-
affect
they-
differently, but
they
24
will
total.
be the same. As you start this ice storm inside, the hail comes and hits Arcunis in the head, one of like the big chunks, and he kind of drops to the ground for a second as he gets back up. And you can see him kind of like look around and spot one of the windows, and seems like he's making his way towards a window. Did you want to do anything else? That was your action. Do you have any bonus actions you would like to do?
Yes. Can I do a completely other action as my bonus
No.
action? Oh,
No.
well, then I guess no.
Can
Okay.
I take other full action?
I'm going to yell, get him.
Catan, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Catan does a couple things. He dragon. No, I'm just thinking. I'm just
Very
thinking.
good.
No, I'm just thinking of using my
Dragon.
vow on him. There's a lot of potential enemies that could be coming around in this episode. But I don't know. So I guess you got to handle a threat in front of you. I use my vow on him, so that's my bonus action. And then I cast haste on myself, which is a level 3 spell. So I'll get rid of that. Once again, 2 to AC, advantage on dex saves, and double your... Oh, wait, actually, no. Hold on. No, I don't cast haste on myself right now. Sorry. There's a reason for that.
Okay.
And I
Sorry.
hope you're shaking your little DM boots.
Oh,
over
yeah.
there.
I'm like, oh, no.
Something's coming, Jake.
Cooking something up good.
Something's cooking over there.
So he was moving towards the window?
Yes.
I can't stop him from doing that.
I cast shut window.
No.
right as he goes to jump out.
Gotcha.
No, I'll
I
dragon.
just,
cast screen door.
Screen.
No, I'll
Birds
just
always fall for that.
use my vow on him, and then I will run up and attack him twice.
Okay.
All right, big metal dice, don't fail me now. You have not been rolling well lately. And that continues. One of those is a 1, but the other one's a 13 plus 11, so 24.
That'll do it.
Okay. And then, I'm just going to do both my attacks at once. I assume I'm not going to kill him in one hit.
You never know, dude. No.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to. And the other one's a nat 20.
Nice.
All right.
Woo!
So I use, for the nat 20, I use a 3rd level spell. And for the other one, I use a 2nd level spell for smites. This is a total of 21d8
Okay.
for my 2 attacks, because one of them was a crit. Do you need me to separate this damage for you? Doesn't matter, I don't think. Great. 12, that's 42 plus. That was half of them. That comes to be a total of 9, 14.
4,000 damage.
18.
He obliterates the dragon. Podcast over.
Oh,
Episode
No.
done.
Carry the 1.
shouldn't kill him. We're trying to set
Don't
him
they
free.
trying to save this guy?
Yeah, I don't know
he-
why you're just straight attacking him.
He tried to murder people, so now I'm
He's
gonna
under, but he's under control.
I'm gonna stab him in the eye.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
I got an evil sword.
I guess that's true.
I'm gonna go
It
stab this guy in the
thirsts.
eye.
It thirsts.
It needs it.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
We did tell him, hey, don't worry, we're gonna help you out, bud. And then we just
Okay, ready for this?
I tackled him for that
I
specific
just hit him
reason,
with
by
some
the way.
ice. I knew it wasn't gonna kill him.
Catan would have been.
weaken him.
Hey,
Because
listen,
I was not going to kill him.
Yeah, well.
Catan was more than happy to help out Drake until he tried to murder people. And at that point, he realized he was too dangerous to be in his current state and had to be put down. Catan attacks him twice with 2 smites, a level 3 being a crit, and deals a total of 98 damage.
Well, I don't want to free him anymore. Because he's just going to kill Catan.
He's gonna be real mad.
Hey, that's dragon business. Sounds
Yeah,
like.
so it's like
so
now he's got
you,
2 dragons who hate him.
you said you're trying to stab him in the eye.
I mean, I just stab him for 98 damage twice.
Yeah. So
You can dictate however that goes.
you run over to him as you slash him with your first strike as he kind of like turns to face you, and you just stab him right in the gut as your sword like starts to pulsate like brighter and brighter as you like the blood starts to pour onto it as you pull it back out. Arcunis's eyes go like this deep red, and you see him just, well, it's not his turn yet, so we'll wait until it's his turn. Can't say he does stuff because it's not his turn yet.
See, Catan had this plan the whole time.
Yeah, he totally.
He wanted to kill his dragon. And he's like, well, and if you remember, he set up a few episodes ago, well, you guys got to protect me. You can't kill me or else you're going to release my soul to the devil. So now he's just being a fucking asshole.
Yeah,
And he's
well,
like,
I guess
hey,
he can get away with
you
it.
guys got to protect me now because you know what
Yeah.
happens if you don't. So
This was more that he tried to murder all those people.
Sure, it is.
Mhm.
That was initially,
Yeah, but under the control of Amir.
which I don't know how to break. So I can't let these people die.
But you
Yeah,
know we're trying.
But you also do know how to break it. You can invoke that.
How?
Do your devil stuff.
Do your
know
devil
We
stuff.
discussed that Boral was the one who had this knowledge.
But you
in his
know
head.
we have the
like, you'd be
knowledge.
like, yo, devil.
Yo, devil, come do the thing. Remember, we promised.
We'll see what happens next.
Look how juicy my soul looks today.
This is a solely call.
Wow.
Solely? Oh
Instead
no.
of- yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right,
about that.
Jake.
Okay, so it is Amir's turn, and he is going to
Running like a little bitch.
Yeah, he is gonna run
Yeah,
like
wait,
a
wait,
little
wait.
bitch.
All the way
Got shot by lightning and then watched somebody
As he
stab his
turns
dragon in the
around
face.
and casts fireball
Hey, okay.
at you, Boral.
Okay.
And he is gonna cast it at 5th level.
5th level.
Yeah.
Do you think you must have saved that for later?
No.
I'm going
He
to.
just got hit by a lightning bolt. He
I'm
is
gonna-
100%.
Okay, counterspell.
Okay. So he has a fireball in his hand as he goes and tries to chuck it. It just goes and just disappears as he chucks it towards you.
Oh, bitch. You're going to hear from like under the rubble of where Aelin was thrown.
I'm sorry, Ben. You just started whispering something at me, and I can't.
If you really want it to happen, though, you can counterspell as counterspell. That is a rule. That is a mechanic.
Yeah.
If you
jerk.
I'm just letting them know. I mean, like if you
I don't think he's gonna blow another 5th level counter spell.
Okay. I'm just letting you know that is
blow his
Wizard
wad
Duel
on fire.
101.
Yeah, on one spell that he's like, I don't know, just throwing to get Boral off his.
You got it. I just a wizard would know he could do that. So
Yes.
I was just kind of like, you can if you wish to.
teacher's pet,
Right.
but
But not though, also at the same time.
yeah, kind of not
I'm just I am bound.
true neutral.
I am bound to the rules, which I sometimes
Except when they don't apply.
except when they don't apply to me.
And you see him throw, and he is going to kind of like turn around and just keep running up the stairs as he breaches the threshold and gets up to the deck on his turn. And then we go back around to Philippa, and she is going to try to freeze Arcunis in like an ice cage, essentially. Let's see if she can do it. Nope, she can't. She goes to erect this cage as it goes up and around, and Arcunis, just making eye contact with Catan, not leaving it, just swats the cage down. Awen, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna like get all the rubble off of me as I was slammed into wherever I ended up in the room. And I'm going to quickly sort of assess what's going on. And I'm going to look at Catan and say, hey, do the devil thing. Don't kill him.
I don't have a devil thing.
Ask for help. Ask for his help now. This is sort of the time to do it.
The agreement we made.
I don't. It's not my turn.
Yeah. So Awood, what do you want to do while you can see him trying to do stuff?
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. I mean, there really isn't. I'm going to kind of roll over at where I see Boral, and I'm going to try to hit Amir with Ensnaring Strike.
Okay.
Something I haven't used in a long time.
I was going to say.
But
Yeah, it's been a while.
But because everything's been pretty strong, I don't think Amir is strong.
We'll find out.
I guess we'll find it. But I mean, like, to me,
Yeah.
I see him as another elf. Like, okay, this is the one time I think I could actually use it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cast that and attack. 15 plus 13 is 28.
That'll fucking hit.
Okay. The next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack, before the spell ends, a writhing mass of thorny vines appears at the point of impact. The target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the magical vines until the spell ends. So,
Okay. Let's see how he does. 16.
I think that beats me. I don't think I have a high. My spells, it's 15.
Oh.
It's annoying. That's why I never cast this stupid spell. It's so easy to beat.
Yeah. Do you do anything when you hit him though? Still, because you hit him.
No. Well, I don't think I do as a thing because
deal
it's
damage.
what's that?
You deal damage.
You say I think you still deal damage. No.
When the next time you hit an enemy with your weapon attack.
I guess.
So you hit
yeah.
him. So you deal damage and you also ensnare him.
Okay. I don't ensnare him.
Yeah.
But you know what? I can't cast it again. Damn it. Okay, so yeah, I'll hit him. I guess I attack a second time. 6 plus 13 is 19. So my two attacks, one did 13, one did 8 because I rolled very bad. And then I added a D8 that I rolled a 7 on for my Colossus Slayer. So a total of 28 damage total.
Okay. Yeah. So you shoot him with your two arrows as they strike him in the back. Your first one, as like the vines start to try to wrap around him out of the arrow, he kind of just shakes them off and like rips them off of him as he continues to try to make his way up onto the deck. And as he hits like right before he gets up onto the deck, he turns around and raises his hands again and says, "Enough of this," and slams his hands down as fire just spreads out down the stairs. Boral, can I have a dex saving throw? And I think everyone else is out of the way for that because he's just doing it kind of close by.
Sorry, I think that's a 22.
22? Okay, so you're going to take half damage if it is a 22. Okay, that is 30 points of damage, half though, so you're taking 15. As this wave of fire goes and passes through you as like your clothes get torched a bit. And Amir kind of turns around and keeps running. And now it is Arcunis' turn. Hey, Awen. Or not Awen, sorry.
No, I'm pretty sure you're A1.
I was going to say, I was like, I don't know how far he threw me. I'm not close to him.
Catan,
Apologize. Quickly.
you can make either an acrobatics or a athletics check as you are about to be grappled.
You choose athletics, obviously.
Okay, roll your number, mister.
Oh, that's not good. Ooh.
16 plus 9, so 25.
You rolled a 24.
Oh,
As he goes to grapple you, you kind of just muscle your way out of it as he is just holding on to you.
I imagine it's like pretty
rough.
Yeah. I could see yeah.
He is going to give you an opportunity of attack as he runs out after he notices that he can't grab a hold of you and burst out of the window. Give me a attack of opportunity first because he's leaving your
Threatened square.
your range.
If you want.
No, I'm still trying to like weaken him.
Okay.
I imagine it's easier to break his spirit if he's like, bloodied. That is nat 20.
Oh yeah, it sure is. Wow.
Dang.
Fuck.
And you do kill him.
I use another level 2 smite. I'm saving that last level 3 for something.
It's funnier that
He set it up again, Jake.
Yes.
That's the second reference to it. I hope you're ready for whatever it is.
It's nothing.
it's funnier to me that you're doing all this with one little corner of your band-aid peeling up a little. It's just
I look like that scrappy
like
kid.
you're getting
who's
more
finally-
unhinged every time I look back at you. You're like, I'm mad with power.
The demon's blood flows through me.
Yes.
Let me see here. So
The
a
demon
level
prince's blood flows through my
2
veins.
would be 3. All right, so that's a total of 12d6 plus 6. So 29, 40, 43. Plus 7, 58. So 58 plus my initial 6, so 64. So I do 64 damage to him. I have my sword in him, so I'd say as he runs, I just drag that thing through him.
Yeah, he's not.
We haven't detailed when I use my radiant smites. How radiant do they still look? Or is it like
they would look? They have like this red hue to them, as like they have like this yellow
They're looking
light,
corrupt.
but kind of surrounding it is like this
Corrupt.
red color that's almost like suffocating this radiant light.
yeah, it's kind of battling between the two.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So
Cool.
let's see, what does that make there? 98 plus what?
64.
64. So I've done 162 damage to him. How's he doing? Hey, stop looking over the screen. You see? Do you see?
I get to look now. And I'll never tell.
He's looking real bloody. As you cut him as he's running out, you see that he was trying to like jump through the window, but doesn't actually make it all the way through and just transforms into his full dragon form as like just explodes the side of the airship as he launches himself out as this 50-foot red dragon starts to flap its wings, and he turns around and just stares at all of you as his wings are just flapping in the wind.
And as a free action, I call Luxie. As long as he's within a mile, he can hear me.
Yeah, you see Luxie trying to fly in, and he's coming down and gonna be at you at your turn. He just has to pass this giant dragon first. And then it is Boral's turn. Boral, you see your brother reach the top deck and Arcunis launch himself out of the airship. And just so you guys know, now there's a giant hole in this airship.
Sorry, one last thing I would do. So sorry. I do have an ability that lets me move half my movement speed after I perform an opportunity of attack. It's
Okay.
a vengeance thing. I take fucking cover. So
Okay.
I just move 15 feet to wherever I feel like I'm not
there's like
standing
a
in the
podium
line
or
of
not
his.
podium, sorry, a pillar.
Yeah,
that's
just so I'm
kind
not
of-
standing in the line of his fire breath whenever he
Just so
decides
I
to do it.
know. What's this airship made out of?
Like wood and
Cool.
stuff.
Cool.
So it's on fire.
It's a
right
bit
now.
singed.
on fire.
All right,
Cool.
sorry. Okay, go ahead. That's something I can do, and I'm like, I might as well
What, no
use it.
fire suppression? Oof.
No fire. No, they don't
Can you
have.
put that-
They
put
didn't
that
get
on
the
the list.
sprinklers on the list,
Put
please.
that on the list.
Yeah,
Okay.
no fire suppression?
Writing it on the list.
Terrible for public
Oh,
safety.
they got some guys running around with like
Buckets and shit.
yeah, buckets that are just like they're just trying to, but it's not doing much. It's magic fire.
It's magic fire.
I could have also had made an attack when he tried to grapple me, but it would have used my reaction. So then when he ran away, I wouldn't be able to make the opportunity of attack. It wouldn't have made a difference.
Okay, cool.
Anyway, I'm
Good job.
just realizing I can
Noted.
fuck
Great
this thing
note.
up.
Okay.
But, okay.
So
I'm
Bar-
learning about my
So
character.
I'm going to, like, how far away is he? Can I also make it up to?
If you take the
That-
dash action, you can get up to where he is.
Okay. I also want to flame on.
Okay.
Can
yeah.
I dash and flame on at the same time?
I'll allow it because
Yeah?
that's your whole turn is you
Oh.
dashing and
Yeah, because dashing is your action.
yeah.
Okay. Oh,
I think we've said flame on is a bonus. It's not. It
Yeah.
doesn't take up your action. So
Yeah.
you
Okay. can't do anything once you go.
I'm going to do both of those things.
Okay.
And then when I get to him, I'm going to say, you need to stop this now. Look, we are all going to die up here. We need to get the ship on the ground. We need to get off the ship now. Help me get these people off here.
I do not care for these people, and I'm now finding out that I don't care about you either, brother. This airship shall be your grave. as he's standing there and looking down at you as you kind of get up to the stairs, you see him like rip off his shirt, and you see the same kind of a runic carving on his chest as Katan's, and it glows like the brightest red, almost kind of like blinding, as his arm starts to like deform and just like rip out, and he has a dragon arm on his right and a dragon wing that spreads out and rips out on his left hand side.
Hell yeah. Did it fade out all the way? Did the music fade out? Is that my cue? Oh, sorry. Hey everyone, it's your favorite player, Matt. Welcome to this week's middle break. Sorry, I was just trying to let that moment simmer, just sizzle, just for a few extra seconds, you know? Just got a little bit of that sizzle, that little bit of that spice. It's the best topping for any podcast is the spice. The spice. You gotta have the spice. You know what else is a great topping for podcasts? Rating, subscribing, and reviewing to that podcast wherever you get your podcast from. Oh man, what a segue. A tier, S tier segue, if I even do say so myself. Subscribe, rate, and review to our podcast wherever you get your podcast from. Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. You're obviously listening to us on something, so go to that podcatcher. Make sure to leave a 5-star review and a sweet little write-up about why you like our podcast so other people can see what all the hullabaloo is about. The next thing you can do is follow us on all of our social media platforms. You can find us on Twitter at New Crits. You can find us on Instagram at New Crits on the Block. And you can find us on Facebook at New Crits on the Block. We are always posting content about past episodes, behind the scenes for when we have our recording days. So just always a little morsel of something beautiful for you to find on there. What we really need you to do is either share that content to your own spheres of influence or tag people that you think would be interested in it. We are only growing through word of mouth right now. And if you could continue to help us do that, it would seriously mean so much because we want our family to grow and get bigger and have our podcast be the biggest podcast of all time. Now, speaking about family, one of the ways we like to give back to our community is we have our own New Crits Discord. That's right, a Discord for only all things New Crits, but not really all things New Crits because we got channels in there for your own creations, your own D&D stories, your own podcast if you have them, whatever it is. There's a channel in there for everybody. We have cultivated this community over the last few years, and it's honestly one of the things that we're most proud of. Aside from the podcast itself, we have so many friends now that we like to call family, even our what did I call it? Our fam base. That's right. Ooh, that's still so good. Can I just say, speaking about spice, ooh, it tastes good on the lips and the tongue, that little fam base. You know it's good. You can't deny it. And we would love for you to be a part of that Discord. So please join us. You could talk to the cast members, other like-minded fans, and share your own wonderful stories. We would love to hear them. Now, you might be thinking, well, Matt, I want to do all these things you just mentioned, but how do I get to all those places? Well, from our link tree, of course. linktr.ee/newcrits on the block will get you to all the places I mentioned, plus some places I didn't even have time to mention. linktr.ee/newcrits on the block. It is your central hub for all things New Crits. All right, everyone, let's get you back into this week's episode. We left it quite a little cliffhanger for that middle break there, so let's see what happens. We got Giga Amir, we got Mecha Amir coming up. I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know what's gonna happen. So let's find out together, okay? As you know, we come up with new episodes every single Monday. That's not stopping anytime soon. Thank you again so much for joining us this week. We will see you next week. Be safe out there. Be excellent to each other. Bye.
And it is now Leaf's turn.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Elemental Bane.
Okay. What does that do?
And it's going to choose one creature you can see within range, choose the following damage type, acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder. I'm going to choose fire. And the target must succeed a con saving throw or be affected by that spell for its duration.
Okay.
The first time it is affected, it takes extra 2d6 of that type of damage, and then it is also going to lose resistance to that type of damage until the spell ends.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. And he rolled an 8 plus 2, so that's going to be a 10.
He lose.
Ah, shit. Great. Okay,
So I'm gonna
well,
go, hit him with fire!
But he's a dragon.
Do it anyway, trust me!
Okay.
yeah, so he no longer has fire resistance, and he gets it's just on the first cast, right, that he gets the double damage.
The first time each turn, the affected target takes damage.
Okay, so just
So when he takes damage of that type, the first time of every one of his turns.
Leaf, did you want to do anything else? You have a bonus action that you could do, or
Is it going
movement?
to hide?
Yes, you. Well, I think that's
I'm gonna take
technically an
cover?
action, but you could take cover at least.
Okay, I'm going to take cover.
Yeah, so you go. Also, you get some half cover.
Great.
Well, that's full cover for her then, right?
Yeah, because I'm a halfling. Thanks, Kale.
No.
Damn it.
Okay.
Try.
Catan, it is your turn. You got a dragon outside. You got a weird looking partial dragon guy upstairs on the deck. What you doing?
I don't think Catan knows that though.
He probably wouldn't.
I don't know that yet. No.
But you
So
do see
I don't
dragon.
think anybody does but him and maybe Leaf.
So while I'm waiting for Luxie to make it into there so I can hop on him, I take the sword and I look at it as it's glowing, and I just go like, God damn it. We made a deal. You said you would do something about this. Now, listen here, you soul-sucking piece of shit. Do it.
And you hear a faint laugh, just like in the back of your head. And your sword, as you're like looking at your sword, it just shoots out this black, like red ray straight at Arcunis as it hits him, and he like starts to fall down for a second. And you see on the collar from a distance that it has like a crack in it now. And he is still flying, and Luxie comes and drops down and runs alongside. Anything I can help you with, sir?
Yes.
Get me the hell out of here.
I don't know. We're just going to play this by ear. And I hop on him and I use my 3rd level spell and I cast haste, which also affects him
Okay.
because that's how
He is your pony.
Yep.
Your magical steed. So that is your turn. At the end of your turn, you see Arcunis kind of look like the dragon kind of looks around and then looks back towards the airship, and you see his mouth open up wide as you can see like the back of his throat, like fire starting to flick, and then he does fire breath into the entirety of the airship, into the hole that he made. Can I have everyone that's in there make a dexterity saving throw? Boral, you're the only one that's up. Yes, you're good.
Me too?
Yeah, you too.
Aw.
Wait, I have advantage on dexterity saving throws now.
And at this point, most of the people are out of the.
Didn't do
There's
me a
pretty
lot of
much no
good.
civilians out of the parlor. Philippa is still in there.
Aaron rolled a 19.
19.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
A 9 plus 10.
I don't think it's going to make a difference whether or not you give me my shield master. It's either going to be 11 or 14.
Yeah, that's not going to matter.
I got a 9.
A 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not good.
And then Luxie technically
Yay.
needs to make one too. 19 plus 7, so 26 for Luxie. So I fail, and I assume Luxie passes.
Okay. So with the fire breath going out and into the room, you guys are going to be taking 58 damage if you did not pass.
But a 10 did pass, right?
No,
Oh.
the 10 did not pass.
Did the 19 pass?
The 19
Oh,
did
thank
barely.
God.
I mean, barely
Okay,
passed.
good.
How much again?
58 damage.
Oh, no.
So
halved
29.
for those of us who passed would be
Yes.
28, 20,
29.
29. Yeah.
Ouch.
As the room inside is now completely on fire. You see that most of the nobles and everything, they got out of the parlor and are just kind of like in the more of like the workers area as they kind of get lower into the boat or the airship. And you notice that now at this point, the airship is starting to like tilt down and heading kind of towards the ground. So got some time to deal with that. Good luck. And it is now Amir's turn. That was a legendary action on Arcunis's part.
Of course it was.
Of course it was, because that's how we do it.
I miss those so much.
Yes, everyone does. Everyone does. It is Amir's turn. Boral, you're right in front of him. He is going to try to grab you by the throat with his brand new dragon hand.
Oh, so it's a wrestling match.
Yeah.
Just two old pals wrestling.
So you're going to make either an acrobatics or a athletics check. I'm assuming most likely acrobatics. I don't think your strength is that great. Got to beat a 14.
I have a 10.
A 10. Oh, okay. So he just grabs you by your throat and launches himself up into the sky.
Sweet.
As he grapples onto your throat, starting to slowly like clench into your flesh around your neck. And he kind of turns you a little bit to look down at the ground, and he says, "You could have helped me, brother." And he takes his other hand and snaps as you see the entire city just starts exploding, as you can see a bunch of people on the outskirts, but you still see some people trying to get out of the city as the entire city just goes up in smoke. And at this point, you can barely even see underneath the airship as a huge cloud of smoke starts to rise from Inranel. And he turns back towards you and looks you dead in the eyes. "You're going to end up like father." And that is now Philippa's turn, who's back down there. What is Philippa going to do? She sees you mounting on Luxie, Catan, and runs towards you to go and like hop on the back of Luxie with you.
So you just want to be with whoever's doing the coolest thing, huh?
No, I just think that I can't fly and we need to go and deal with this. So can I come with?
What if you fall?
What if you fall? Like,
I have ways around that.
I can make it like an ice slide.
Then let's go.
I think. Let's just go.
That makes me feel real safe.
Perfect addition.
All right. So she hops on the back and is going to wait your turn to kind of go and attack.
Kind of holding action a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Awen, it is your turn. You see that the ship is kind of corralling towards the city that just exploded, with Arcunis kind of hovering above, or kind of like alongside of it as it kind of starts to float down.
I'm making my way to the pilot's captain's chair.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm kind of useless at this moment. I'm like, I need to protect us from death. So this is where I'm going to come in. So I'm going to try to.
I got a flying horse.
Get the controls under control here.
Get the controls under control.
Yeah.
I got the controls.
Yeah, under control. I got him. I don't know what to do with them, but I got him.
Yeah. So you kind of start making your way towards like the backside of the airship, kind of like where the captain's quarter is, with the. You know what I mean? Like I
just imagine some guy at the steering wheel, just like,
yeah. Well, you know, the captain always goes down with the ship,
right?
And that includes airships. So yeah, you start to make your way towards the back as you can kind of still see people frantically running around. You kind of run into Quailith as you can kind of see her trying to figure out what's going on, and also making her way towards where she assumes the captain quarters. She's like, "Awen, what the fuck is going on? What's the situation over there?"
There is no situation. The situation is, Quailith, excuse my French, fucked.
Okay. What are you doing? Why are you here?
Me, I am going to try to get the ship under control because we are plummeting towards the ground.
Yeah. Helium was supposed to be flying this, so I don't know what's going on with him. Should I come with you or should I stay here?
No, get your people. Wait, do you care about these people?
Not some of them, but some. Well, they're still part of Inranel. They're still the citizens, but they're kind of just noble assholes. So
Yes, come with me.
okay. And she follows you as it is now Arcunis' turn, as he is going to go back and he's going to fly kind of up towards the top of the deck as he lands on the deck, kind of shaking the whole thing. And he
Next to Boral.
and he is they're kind of up in the sky. He just lands
okay.
on the actual
See, I
ship.
misunderstood. Okay, very
Yeah. And he is waiting. And now it is Boral's turn. Boral, you are grappled by your brother in the sky as his one wing is kind of keeping you guys afloat. What do you want to do?
How does he look hurt at all? Because I did a bunch to him. I think Aowen did a bunch to him. Didn't you?
I did
you
a
hit him?
little, not a lot.
Okay.
I heard him a bit.
He's looking all right. Like he's got a few cuts and scrapes and stuff like that, but he's
You
not.
had said bloodied earlier.
No, that was Arcunis.
Oh.
Arcunis looked bloodied because someone did over 100 damage on him.
Gotcha.
And then another 60.
Yeah, Amir is not looking too bad. He looks all right. Like he's
Okay.
got some cuts and bruises, but he looks pretty.
So he said, "You're going to end up just like father. I am going to, I'm going to try to. I guess I could just do it with my mind. Just have Steve, my bird, attack him.
Okay, yeah. So you are going to make a attack. So he has two. He has like a kind of smaller fire breath that's just a scorching ray.
No, well, you said
Or-
before it was a 4th level fireball.
Oh, that's what it was. Sorry. Yes.
But then he also has multi attack. He can claw and peck. So
I didn't have them written down, so I'm glad someone.
and I don't
It's
really
on my
want to
notebook.
because I can control the flames of my spells. I don't know if I can control the flames of his. So if I'm
He would still be boosted up with your like power up. So you
No,
do,
but I
Well,
mean,
he's
like,
saying can
I
he
can't
spell,
control
can he
his flame.
spell sculpt?
who are you?
thank you. He's going to attack. What would be, I guess, his modifier for the attack? I don't have that written down.
While you're empowered, it'd be a +5.
Okay. He's going to try to claw and peck his eyes out.
Okay.
Claw first is a 14.
14 will not hit.
And that would be a 17.
17 will hit.
Okay, that would be his peck.
Pick.
2d10 plus 4.
Mighty peck.
Thank you. It's a 22.
Oh, nice.
Damage.
Damn. His peck got him good.
Big old peck.
Yeah, he pecks
Big
him.
old pecker.
He goes to like claw at him, and Amir kind of just swats him away, and then he just pecks him straight in the eye. So that is your bonus action to
That's my
control
bonus.
him.
Yeah, and then I'm going to, after he said that I'll end up just like father, bird attacks, and then I'm gonna try to get him. Do I have the reach, or is his arm just like freaking huge? He's got me like way out there.
His arm is like, I'd say a normal. It just looks like a dragon, more of like almost like a dragon-born look than like a full dragon arm. It's not like crazy long or anything.
I'm going to caress his face and say, well, at least I'm not like you. And then I'm going to cast a
Burn.
5th level fireball. And I'm going to add some stuff to it here.
Oh,
Because I already have an additional 2d6
of damage. Yeah.
to that. And I'm going to use overchannel.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
So that would be, see, at 5th level, 8, 10, 12 d6, the maximum.
Okay.
Dang. And that's
Oh, because
with
it
mine?
auto does the
Auto
max.
does the max.
Oh, jeez.
12 d6.
What is? I know that math.
72, right?
Yes.
Plus 2d6.
Plus my 2d6,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Were you even counting mine?
No.
Yeah, you get 2 extra.
So
That's
roll 2d6.
90.
Boo.
Oh, come
Well, you got the
on.
max damage on the other one.
I
Fuck's
took a
sake.
turn in
So
everything.
1 and 2.
75 now?
175.
72 plus 3, 75.
75.
As you kind of caress his face, do you say anything at this point? Or do,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he-
said, at least I'm not like you.
That's right. And you just shoot a fireball right at his face, point blank, as it just explodes on him. As you see, after the smoke dissipates, he's just hurtling towards the ground and crashes through into the castle and kind of disappears. You see him kind of just fall into all the smoke that is in the city. You look down as a ray of light shoots up from the ground from where your brother landed. And you see him getting up and like flying back up slowly as his body is completely bloodied. His like arms are all torn apart, and you see him as one of his eyes opens up, and he has like a lizard eye. Like as he opens it up, has like that little diamond in the center, and he looks back up. You might not be like me, but I'm taking everyone down with me. And you see him start to raise his hand again. And the ground underneath starts to glow as you see arms of dragons start to rip out of the ground. And slowly 10 dragons start to come out, and they're all bones and decrepit with like flesh like dropping off on them as they slowly start to appear, and all their roars start to pierce the sky.
2, 4, 6,
8. Who do we appreciate?
Yeah. 10.
You going faster.
See, this is a situation where I think D&D Beyond could roll all that for me. I would not want to count all that.
Agreed.
Ben enjoys the count, though.
He does. He
And
likes the weight of
he
it in his
revels in the
hands
count.
when he has to hold that many.